Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. How are you doing today? It is a Sunday. I'm recording this video. You can see I'm very chilled out at the moment, and I'm going to be talking about my laser eye surgery experience, my journey. If you're completely new to laser eye and you want to know what the consultation and things like that are like, then I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. I've already done a video on my initial consultation, and that will just talk you through what the consultation is all about, what kind of things they ask, criteria, etc. Today, I'm going to be talking about the actual laser eye surgery, the process on the day, and then thereafter, the follow-up care, etc. So if you're interested, then keep on watching, you know, grab some tea, grab some water, and let's get cracking. For me personally, my eyes were getting to a point where I could not see without them, right? And I think the straw that broke the camel's back was when I went on holiday to Barbados and we went snorkeling and we were looking for turtles and things like that, and I just could not see anything clearly, and that for me was just I'm not good with contact. So I really needed to get the laser eye surgery. Basically, it was one of the only options for me, and boy am I glad that I did. So I'm going to talk to you about the day firstly. So on the day I went to the clinic. It's in London near Harley Street, and you go in and then you basically go through a series of tests. Now I really appreciated that, because for me, I was obviously a bit anxious. I mean, who wouldn't be? This is surgery on your eyes. So I really liked that they went through a series of tests to make sure everything was top notch. My eyes were ready, everything was ready.
Fantastic. And now we do the same thing for the other eye. Blink once again, and now wide open and look straight, please. Fantastic, thank you.
And the series of tests that they do is they check the lens that your eye needs on that day, and then those tests are linked to the laser eye surgery machine. So everything is like very top notch, and I really liked the place. The service was great, and yeah, I loved it. Then you go in for your medications before you go in for your eye surgery, and the consultation basically just explained to me how many drops of each kind of thing I needed and when I needed to take them.
Is a very milky drops.
Milky, okay.
You have to shake very well before to use.
Okay.
It's one drop every 2 hours for 4 days. Then we have 1 drops 4 times per day for 7 days. We say here 4-6 times per day is minimum.
Okay.
But you can use even more.
Okay.
Every time that you feel your eyes gritty, uncomfortable, is just to balance your tears. And then we have this little sachet. It's called Proximedicaine. It's an anesthetic. It's your best friend for today.
Okay. Now I'm rubbish with medications because I don't take medication, so it's not like I've got a routine of when I take certain things. But then they have this really amazing app which makes it super easy. You just set it off and then it will literally give you a notification when you need to take the eye drops. So I literally didn't need to remember anything. I just carried the eye drops with me and that was it. I put my treatment in here. So LASIK, the date is the 17th of March 2020. My first drops at, let's say 8 AM, you know, need to lie in or whatever.
Yes. So we start the drops.
We'll do 8 AM and then I click start. I need to switch my notifications on, which I will do. And then, yeah, it just says all this information, like what is LASIK, it tells you about your treatment day, what to do, everything, do's and don'ts, and refer a friend. Hopefully one of you guys will be coming and getting some laser eye surgery as well. Minutes away from my laser eye surgery, so yeah, I'm very excited and yeah, can't wait. So then after that, the doctor then gives you another test. So he'll do an eye test and just verify that your eye prescription hasn't changed, because that's a big thing with laser eye surgery. You can't do it if your eyes are constantly changing. So with Dr. Ali Mirza, he makes sure that the prescription is the same from when he checks you on your consultation to when you go to get your laser eye surgery. And then at that point you can ask any questions you want. If you're feeling a bit anxious, anything you want, he will answer. And you know what, he's such a lovely guy. He'll never laugh at anything crazy that you ask.
Lots of anesthetics, you don't feel anything?
Yeah.
sticky things for the lashes.
Yeah.
Clip goes in, keeps you out of the open.
Yeah.
So that's a bit freaky. We then apply a little bit of pressure once the first laser makes the flap.
Yeah.
So that takes 20 seconds.
Okay.
That's a bit odd.
What's the manual part?
The manual part, so we make the flap with the laser, so that moves away. Then there's the manual little bit where basically I mark where the flap is with a marker, so I know where to put it back to. And then we free that flap out with a special instrument. So I'm holding
Oh,
the
I've seen
instrument
that, yeah.
and doing that, and then flipping the flap open.
Okay. And I have to look at something.
You'll be looking at a green light.
Okay.
But once your pupil's locked, even if you move, it'll just follow you around.
Oh, cool.
You can't beat it. It's
Oh, I
faster than
didn't
your
know
eye can
that.
beat.
I didn't know that. That's good.
So some people do worry.
So I was like, what if I move?
Yeah. What if I move my eye? Will
Yeah.
it mess everything up? But no, if you go off screen, it'll just stop.
Oh, okay.
And then these little movements everyone has, it just follows you around.
Amazing.
It's faster than
Okay.
your eye can move.
Okay.
Yeah, he just makes you feel really, really at ease. And that was something that I spoke about a lot in my consultation video, that I just felt so at ease being there, that even though I did have anxieties, I still was confident enough to feel like my treatment and my care thereafter was going to be top notch.
Do you want to come down?
Yes,
We'll take you
yes.
down.
I'm very excited. God, this is really bad. I couldn't even read. I can't believe that. I can't read any of that, mate.
Don't forget your drops. I'll give it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Must use the drops, yeah? Key.
Don't forget these.
Alright.
Otherwise, there's no point. Look how nice it is.
Have a seat there for now. I'll just check they're ready in theatre, and then we'll come back and show you around the eyes.
Can you see me, or is it dark?
I can see you.
There's like a nice little scent here, diffuser.
Okay, I'll leave you guys to it. We've got
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the computer right now over there. I can see it says 1610, but I can't even see what it's saying over there. So I'm hoping that when I come back, I'm going to be able to see it clearly.
So to go into the surgery room, you don't need to wear anything special. They just said wear comfy clothes, and you just put these bags on your feet, and then they walk you into the theatre room. So you lie down on the bed and they give you these balls, which I really, really appreciated. You squeeze the balls if you're feeling a bit anxious or anything like that throughout any of the process. And you were fully awake during this process. So Dr. Ali Mirza's doing this surgery for you, and he literally talks to you all the way through. So he's like, okay, so this is what we're doing now. This is what it's gonna look like. Okay, this part is gonna be about a minute. This part's gonna be about 5 minutes. And so you feel at ease throughout the whole surgery. And if you ever need to ask anything like, okay, is this normal? This is what this looks like I can't see the green light anymore. He'll be like, absolutely normal, absolutely fine. So he's literally there with you the whole way. What I found really interesting is you actually can't feel a thing. So they put these drops in that completely numb your eye, and it's super strange because you can see everything that is touching your eyeball, but you can't feel a thing. I mean, I promise you it doesn't hurt. I don't really know what I expected. I didn't expect it to hurt from reviews that I'd seen online, but I promise you that it definitely doesn't hurt. And I was literally in and out of there, I think like 10 minutes. I think he said it was 10 minutes per eye, and I ended up being in there for like a maximum of 10 minutes. And I came out and my husband could not believe that I had finished this process already. It was super quick.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is so weird. It's like obviously a bit blurry and stuff, but oh my god, I can literally see everything. Wow.
Can you see the top of there?
Oh my god, it feels like I've got contact lenses in.
Thank you.
How am I just okay? Like, that's so bizarre. Like, it just someone just put contact lenses in.
Sorry, are you done already?
Mate, I can see.
Are you done already?
Yeah.
That wasn't 20 minutes.
It wasn't.
I was lost, but I was found. I was blind, but now I see. The procedure itself was so quick, and in it, like, you're almost scared because you feel like at some point it's gonna hurt. Do you know what I mean? You can see what they're doing because it's so close to your eye. If you just stay calm and they give you the balls, so the parts where I was like, oh my god, like when they were like the lasers going on, I thought, oh my god, it's gonna hurt. Do you know what I mean? So I was squeezing the ball, but then it didn't hurt, and you don't really feel it. You feel pressure on your eye, but there's no pain there, and I can't believe I can see. This is after.
Here we go.
Look, I'm normal, I feel fine, like,
So what are we hoping for, Tony?
I'm not feeling anything, like no pain.
How happens for at least the driving standard at this point? It's still only like
What is the driving standard?
about 6:12. So I'll show you on the
And what was
chart.
I before?
You were like 6:30, 6 over 30.
So I definitely shouldn't have been driving.
No.
Whoops.
So let's see where you're at. So can you see?
Don't tell the DVLA that. Yeah, I can see the NCAV.
Good. I'll just keep pushing you.
Oh my gosh. Right, I can see OFLCE.
So that's driving standard. That's really
Okay,
good.
right.
I'll just keep pushing you. Try the top.
A. See, it's a bit. My eyes are a bit blurry. But PSOP.
That's one away from
Wow.
2020. And then the 2029 is the
Oh
one
my gosh.
underneath,
Oh my god, guys.
which we'll get for sure tomorrow.
TZVEO.
Oh.
There you go, not bad. 2020 vision already. So
Oh my god. Is my flap still there?
perfecto.
I have stunning flaps. How many
It is
people
all.
can say that?
Well,
It is
I
there.
can. So yeah, it was super quick, and basically you have to sleep with these eye patches on. It's like little plastic shields, and then you clip it with sellotape. That's only for the first 2 nights, I believe. Literally the next morning I woke up and everything around me was so much clearer. So I have a wardrobe at the end of my bed, and I remember looking at the knobs in the morning and thinking, oh my gosh, those are so shiny and sparkly, because I'd never been able to see them clearly from my bed. It's the day after my laser eye surgery. As you can see, I've had these shields on last night. They make you put them on so that you don't rub your eyes. Boom, boom, boom. So here I am. Look at my eyes. There is no redness. There is no issues. There is literally nothing. I've woken up and I'm looking at the wardrobe handles, and they've never looked as clear as they look now. I'm going to put my antibiotic drop in. Boom, that's it. As easy as a 1, 2, 3, to be honest. And I think if you're ever thinking about not doing it, then just let that thought exit your mind. You know, they have such great aftercare instructions. They have an app that tells you when to put the drops in. Like, it's foolproof. You can't go wrong with the aftercare. And you know what, it's just been an amazing journey since, to be honest. It's been about 6 or 7 months now. I've been on 3 holidays since, and I have been able to parasail, and I've been able to see the beautiful views in Turkey. I went snorkeling in Crete and was able to see, I saw a jellyfish in the water. I was able to stay far enough that it wasn't dangerous, but I could literally see this thing. It was honestly the most beautiful thing, and I don't regret it for a second. If I had to do it all over again, knowing everything I know, knowing the process, I would have done it even sooner. I wouldn't have even waited as long as I did to get it done. So yeah, I mean, absolutely loved it. The price, so everyone was asking me the price. So they've offered me a discount code to give you guys. So I've put the details in the description box below, and with the discount code, it's about £3,950 for everything. That includes your consultation, that includes your surgery, that includes your aftercare, that includes all the medication that you need for after. And I'm pretty sure that they do payment plans as well, so you don't have to pay all of that at once. Then I went for a follow-up appointment the day after, and my eyes were even better the day after than they were the day before. And to be honest, for about a week after, I kept seeing things more and more clearer, which was amazing. It's like my eye shrink just got longer and longer and longer. So glad that I got it done. So yeah, I'm sure that I haven't answered all of your questions that you'd ask. So if you have any questions, make sure you ask me in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.
So I got my specs on. I'm seeing all the things I need to be seeing. Oh, Harley Street. Didn't notice that before, but as you can see, I no longer require spectacles. Central London has never looked so good, ladies and gentlemen. It really hasn't. Today, so I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna eat some good food, you know, some soul food. I won't need this anymore. Oh. Wow. Wow. See you later, guys, yeah?
This way.
Oh, see you later.
This way.
Oh. See you around.